And after a bad Friday for the second week running, North Melbourne find themselves here.
I love the challenge of it. It's difficult, but an old coach used to say to me, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. It is a really tough caper.
They just look lost. I know it's frustrating the coach. I understand that. It's almost to me like they've set a system in place that these players can't deliver upon.
That was embarrassing. The second half was as embarrassing and as poor a half of football that I've seen from an AFL team in so long. Like, I'm talking kids for Carlton were taking the mickey out of North Melbourne.
I'm not asking for 12 wins this year. I'm not asking for 10. I'm asking for a better defensive performance that this legendary coach has been unable to get this side to give effort.
We put some things in place at our footy club that we think are building blocks to have us head in the right direction. It's just slower than we all want, really.
If you pay a coach $1.5 million, which is about 20% of your soft cap, God, you want to be a genius, and no one's that good. No one's that good.
The wagons are circling, the noise is getting louder. If you're going to go down, Clarko, go down swinging. Bring back the punching holes in the wall of coach's box. The way you did it when you were winning premierships at Hawthorn, I think he's got that in him. He's got that hard edge in him. I think he's got to bring it back.
The fact they're saying nothing, I think, is a good thing, because all you do is add fuel to the fire. Lick your wounds and get it right. That's all we are asking now.
Some real or overreaction from that. They were heavily on your watch on Good Friday, Gaz, and what North Melbourne dished up was excruciating.
Yeah, no, that's real. So you can run all the numbers you want, and excruciating is a word that comes out. It's unedifying for a four-time premiership icon to sit there and be told how to coach by blokes that have never taken the jump, myself included. But that's what happens when he puts his name back up and says, I want to have a crack at it. So we talked about it with Simon Goodwin. You just got to coach your way out of it, Jared, and they've got to get better at it. And we're in the cheapest of seats. All of us in the media are sitting there taking the pot shots right now. Fix your defence up. Punch a hole in the wall. That'll make you better. He'd be sitting back going, really? So let's just wait. But it was everything that we just heard. It was embarrassing. And just because I built it up because I thought this was their moment. If not now, when was my question. Well, it's not. They're not ready. That's the bottom line. Just because we want it to be ready, or I wanted it to be ready, I wanted them to be able to take on who I thought were a vulnerable Carlton, and then I looked like a pill, but that's okay because Carlton were really good, so credit to them. But what I learned from that is they're not ready, and that's disappointing for North Melbourne fans, but they're not ready to take that step. When you get out-tackled 83 to 56 and you get absolutely smashed, then all sorts of issues are at play here. So strip it back. Here I am saying, well, let's not tell a four-time premiership coach how to coach. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's got to do, but just whether or not he can execute it or not. So that's real. For you, Clarko needs to get his hard edge back, as was put on the agenda.
No, that's an overreaction. So this is not the modern way. All the coaches will tell us this. This is the era of the disappointed dad, not the fear of God. And I feel like so much of the Clarkson conversation is now in retrospect. How he did it at Hawthorn, what he was able to build there, Clarkson's cluster and revolutionising the game. The challenge is the evolution of Alistair Clarkson for this generation of player and getting them to visibly, so we don't know what's happening inside the doors, but commit to each other, commit to a brand of footy and then to be able to execute it. They look like one of those teams to me, the downtrodden, who have the really short breaking point. When the challenge mounts, it's all the losing that's been done that descends upon them.
That's real.
And there's an element of concession that comes with that. So how do you get them through that to something that is dependable, reliable and repeatable? And that's in terms of once the goals start to go against you, what are you going to do to be able to halt that? We've seen teams live this journey for years on end and coaches on end. So it's not a... Punching the hole in the wall's not going to fix any of that. And now's not the time to be a bastard. Now's the time to be a teacher and to guide them through it and help them rise, not to go back to how it used to be for a previous generation. This shows that senior coaches need to be paid outside the soft cap.
Well, I don't know if it's this, but I think that's real anyway. I think the soft cap's, the restrictive nature of the soft cap, our men are the men in charge of these football clubs, and the very best should be able to get paid what you can afford. That's my opinion on this. And then the soft cap can deal with the assistant coaches. I know it's a pretty important issue for clubs at the moment, but that's the way I sit on that.
All right, let's bring in our players, shall we? They have huge roles to play on Friday as we all gather for the Anzac Day blockbuster. They've been together at the Shrine today. It's a day that they've come to know so well. Zach Merritt is the captain of Essendon, and he's one half of the Star Brother Act. Josh Dacos joins us at the 360 desk next.